we've done some amazing work. But it all actually started for me when I was around the age of 3 years old. It must have been like one of my earliest memories that I had, like conscious memories of coming onto this planet, was that I was so extremely fascinated about the fact that, and if you have a tiny little seed and it's like just there, it looks like a piece of dirt, and then you put it in contact with the soil and you wait and you look after it, it can turn into a magnificent plant. It germinates, and I was so fascinated about it. Like, how on earth is it possible? A small seed can turn into a beautiful crop, or in some cases, in a huge oak tree, for example, oak trees that are 1,000 years old, they all came from one tiny seed. How is that? How on earth is that possible? So these were like, can you imagine a 3-year-old starting with those questions? Uh, and it all started because I grew up on the farm, and with my dad, he's been farming. So we would go out on the fields in early spring, like a field that was completely empty. We would go to the middle of the field and start scratching the surface to see if the crops were growing. And I still remember he explained to me, look, the seeds are germinating. It's good. We're on for the season. Like, that was always an important moment to see that germination starting, because it's the start of the new life. And then around the age of 5 years old, because my father is a cash crop farmer and we have cattle, so we didn't really have much vegetables on the farm. And when I was 5 years old, I had an amazing teacher at school who was teaching us everything about growing your own food and all this stuff about plants, and even making saplings and cutlings and all this stuff.